Hello, everyone. My name is Portland, and welcome to Portland's Talk Radio. This is our second episode, and with me today is
Dub Dynamite.
Dub Dynamite. Thank you so much for joining me. We just finished an episode of Off the Record, and now we're doing this, and I really want to talk more about um, booking shows and what I was hoping to do is, for me, when I do a flyer, I go to Poster My Wall. What is the program that you use, or do you go to someone to do your flyers?
In the past, I've did a couple flyers myself. That was a learning process. Recently, I usually go to Trevor Ellis, part of Fisherman Films. He shoots a lot of videos for me. He's done a lot of artwork for me, so it's pretty simple for him to do a flyer real quick.
Sure, he's got that creative
Yeah.
creative eye there. Um, I find Poster My Wall. I actually did pay for it. I didn't want the watermark on there. It's really easy, drag and drop, and do all that stuff. When it comes to, for me, when I am doing a show, the flyer's like the first thing. And today in this digital world, I send that out to everybody, and I ask them immediately to, post it everywhere. And it seems like that first part kind of gets everybody excited. And then I tend to want to maybe create 3 or 4 different flyers that says the same thing, but different visuals, and let that get shared. And for me, I also like to, it's this band here, and then in 2 weeks we announce the other band, just to get that hype going. Any secrets that you do that maybe you could share with the audience?
I look for artists with good music. Um, I like to put together a show that sounds good. I want it to have, it doesn't have to be completely smooth. The music just has to be good, and you have to have good artists there. It's kind of like my best secret, and I think a lot of promoters do it that way.
Yeah.
We're picking artists, we're picking the right ones for that night to provide a great experience. You don't want people running outside to smoke a cigarette because that band sucks.
Yeah. But you know what? You say that there are a lot that don't do it that way.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, and I've heard of some shows. They're like, oh, the show starts at 8 and the headliner's at midnight. Nobody's going to be there until midnight because they didn't want all the other stuff.
The
So
biomes.
yeah. So I am one of those that it has to be good music, and if we are doing a buy-on or something else, that it just, you first have to fit.
You got to fit the show.
Yeah.
We want peaceful shows. That's what I've learned. I don't need nothing extra at my shows. Good vibes, good people, and let's have a good time.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a secret.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah. Let's see what else. I feel it's important for security. There's one particular security person I work with. This person, if he sees someone that's drank a little bit, he actually gets a water bottle. Hey, do you mind drinking this? It looks like, sit down. And if there's a little bit of tension in the room, he's more of the diffuser rather than the strong bouncer that tries to. I've worked with some bouncers that they're just looking for the fight. So
Yeah.
To have that diffuser, to have that security, that he will go up and do photos with people, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah.
That security doesn't have to be that scary thing. He could be that entertainment as well.
A friendly security guard.
Friendly security, like, it's so many times he'll chit chat with people, and they love him, and it's like, yeah, you know what you're doing. Let's see what else. For me, when it comes to a live sound, I want, first of all, stage presence. I want someone to walk around. I want someone to. There was one guy at a metal show. He stood up on a table and did his guitar solo. It was a wireless guitar. Like, that is awesome. It's dangerous, but that was awesome.
Right.
I want the fog. I want the laser lights. I want the fast flashing lights when it's that middle of the song where it's the super hype. It really does add that element to the show. I personally, when it comes to hip hop shows, I would like it to be the track with no vocals and it being the artist instead of rapping over the vocals. Performance track rather than the CD. It's not a must. That's what I
I
prefer.
think that's a process for all artists to learn. I've done both, but I know the difference of having that background and just going straight with the instrumental. Um, yeah, you got to just trust yourself and know you got to memorize your lyrics. You got to
That
memorize your lyrics.
and this is coming from someone. I do not play music. I do not do any of this, but I go to shows and this is what I'd like. So I can't even tell you, I'm sure it's difficult to do.
Yes.
It's actually not about it being difficult. It's just that's what I want to see. But when I do set up a live show, I do a monitor. And I think that that's really, really important for an artist. And, there's other things that you could possibly do in just the monitors, have the lyrics, then it helps you out. I think a hype man specifically
Always.
for hip hop, just to help you with that first or just to help you with that last or in that breath part where you need to take a breath.
Keeping the crowd involved.
Keeping the crowd involved, that hype definitely gets them going. There was one guy I went to, I'm going to forget what show. Stevie Stone.
Yeah.
And this hype man was super. What was his name? Cones. And he really gets the crowd going. And to have Stevie Stone, he gets them going. But then to have his hype man to get it, it complements really, really well.
Right.
What else? The quality of mic and those little bit of extras. There's something called a high pass filter on mixing board. A lot of bars don't do that, or a lot of bars just have like a 4-channel PA that doesn't have those things. So you hear the P's and the B's and you hear that hard sound.
You gotta have the sounds right.
Yeah.
You gotta have a good DJ that's actually DJing, and they gotta be on top of the sounds along with the venue people and all that. You gotta be a team working to make sure it's a good night.
Absolutely. And the one thing that I'll say, hearing from a bunch of DJs, do not give your music to them the night of.
They hate it.
Give it to them a week before. If you know you're on the show, you know the DJ, don't wait for him to reach out to you. You reach out to them. A DJ can really set up a phenomenal show. If he has your music first, he knows exactly when to go in. One of the DJs I'm thinking of also does lights. So when he knows your music, he could even change the lights.
Yeah.
Maybe add that little bit of fog when it's that little bit that needs there. So
shout out DJ Arcadia.
DJ Arcadia.
DJ Arcadia, always with us at the Give Back. A great DJ, knows when to press those buttons. It's a good relationship with your DJ. It should be.
Should be.
If you're a rapper or a promoter, you should know how to work with your DJ, and you guys keep the crowd going and know when to cut somebody's set short and all that. So, yeah.
Yeah, cutting someone's set short. That's a toughie.
We running out of time.
That one's a toughie.
I've been there.
Yeah. And the other thing that I'll say is about giving the DJ the music before. Sometimes those audio files are corrupt, and when they're plugging it in the computer, it's not as simple as just plug it in and play. So
not an easy fix.
Yeah, give them that week to get it all set up and have a great night doing it. So just prepare.
Preparation is key when it comes to doing the show. Whatever your position is, the promoter, the rapper, the DJ, the bartender, whoever, come prepared and communicate. That's the best thing going.
Communicate. And you're absolutely right. A strong team. When you were talking about your strong team, I was thinking of, I'm from Florida, and there were street teams there, and there was a video guy, there was a flyer guy, there was the guy that has the connection to the radio.
Right.
And when you see this street team work together, it is beautiful. It is, yeah. And everybody celebrates a great show. And a lot of the street teams in Florida, I'm sure it is here, but it is that next guy up. It is like
Mhm.
right now we're pushing this one. As soon as that one goes, you're up next,
Yep.
and we're going to do the same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, keep that door open and make sure it doesn't shut from the guy that gets
in.
the guy that gets in. What else do you have going on? So you have the Give Back March 24th. You have a new single coming out.
Yeah. So March 24th, I have the Give Back with Figure Eight. April 8th, we have a show called Produce Me, which allows producers to come up, play their beats for about 10 minutes or so. We'll have like a cipher, a lot of different artists there freestyling. And it just we'll also donate 10% of that to my producer, Ill God. Ill God is his name. So we're doing different shows, and everything's not just like hip hop. We want to do we want to try our hands at so many different shows because we know everybody loves music. So
That is a really cool
yeah,
idea. The producer show.
the Produce Me.
Yeah.
You're hearing it here first.
Yeah. One other thing that and you said this, and I'm so glad that you said it. I normally when I'm booking a show, if the beat is tagged, I actually won't have that person perform. Yeah, it is. I know a lot of producer friends, and if there's a tag on there, matter of fact, I had someone get mad at me that we won't play them on the radio because it was a tag beat. Um, yeah, pay for those beats, and that is a really really cool idea. The producer, you play the beat, and hopefully there's an artist like I can write to that.
Yeah.
Pay for the lease, pay for the exclusive or whatever it is, but that is really
Just
really
networking
cool.
and getting producers around, more artists involved. So 9 times out of 10, those people that will be at the Produce Me show will be at the next Give Back show, and vice versa. We all working together so we can all build one way,
Okay.
one track at a time.
That's awesome. I have a few friends that I think would like to do that. So
we do it once a month, and I'm ready to bring people on for the next one.
And where is that at?
At the Waypost.
Okay, everything's at the Waypost.
For the moment, we're at the Waypost.
That's where you moved in.
Moved in. Got a room.
That's awesome. Wow, I'm gonna talk more to you about the producer show. That is really really cool. After that, what else? So with at least Portland Metro Records, we have this podcast. We have the magazine. We are still looking for more people. If you want to send in a 1/4 page of a photo and a little bit of bio of what you do. And of course, we still give radio play to you. So portlandmetrorecords.com.
I got a record for you. I got a new one. Like you asked me what I got new coming.
Yes.
The song with J Baby. It's called For Real. I sing on the hook. It's very catchy. Kids will sing it. I'm sure you'll nod your head to it. And Taco made the beat. I got good music coming. A lot of great music coming. As Dub Dynamite, the artist, and as a promoter, just more shows coming.
And the song that you finished, is it radio edited or clean?
Yes.
Awesome. That's the other thing that I wish that more artists would do: radio edited, or even just redo that part. I love it when it's a different lyric when it goes on the radio. It is extra time for you. I understand that. As a fan, I love that though. I understand it's more hard work.
It's got to be clean.
Yeah.
If you want the kids to enjoy it on the radio, make it clean. Make a clean version.
Yeah, Cliff, welcome to the neighborhood. Him and I were speaking the other day, and there's so many that he gets that's not radio friendly, or doesn't have the artist right on the MP3, doesn't have the
it's not tagged
right title. Yeah, the album art isn't there. Definitely just do that little extra work, please. It makes all the difference. On our radio, we actually do have the album art. So if you put the album art in there, we would rather that than our logo. Our logo is really cool. It's a broken record, but we'd rather your logo or the album cover. Let's see. So we talked about clean radio. I think that's about it on my end. Anything left for you?
Nah,
No,
I can't think of that. I think we covered everything.
I think we covered
What we're
everything.
dropping, well, what I'm involved with for the next 6 months. The goals, I mean, really, for me as an artist, the goal is to continue making great music. As a promoter for the Give Back, the goal is to help as many artists as we can possible. And I like sitting back being a fan of the music. So if I hear you and you sound good, I'm going to post you on my Instagram.
Nice.
I'm going to post you, and I might even ask for a feature if I really like what I'm hearing. So as a fan of music, I love doing the shows to be a fan of the music. And that's what it's really about.
Awesome. Well, thank you for everything that you do.
Appreciate
And
you.
Figure Eight, thank you for everything that you do as well. What a great team you have. And shout outs to Craig Doby again.
Craig Doby.
That guy is just busy.
Yeah, he's a busy guy, man. He called me today, asked me what I was doing. I told him I was getting ready. He's like, okay, yeah, I'm working.
We'll let you go.
That, I had to get off the phone with him. We'll talk forever.
All right. Hey, thanks again. I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, man.
All right.